What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back from Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, so we got some Rex eggs on us and a Desolatitan. I'll explain that in a second, but real quick, I was flying around looking for a Carch to tame before starting this video, and I saw this 145 UD. So I knocked it out. We're going to try to tame that. Only issue right now is we have no meat, right? So we have it knocked out. It's knocked out standing up, don't ask. I tamed it, I hit it with the net gun and it got sucked into the rock. So it's pretty much doing that UDT pose thing again that it always likes to do. So this guy's just out right here. And we just need to get our flyer, which is this PT, and we're about to take off. But it's kind of stuck in the rock. I almost fell through the mesh twice trying to get this guy. Unless if we can find a Ovis nearby, we're going to have to go all the way back home. But real quick, the reason we're out here, the main reason, is because I got a 60 armor Carch Nanohs saddle last night as I was finishing up the stream. I don't know if you guys, I think you guys happened to see that if you were there at the stream yesterday. But we got a Carch saddle. So we're just a wee bit ahead in terms of videos with that stream. So we got that saddle, right? And it's a 60 armor saddle. And Jason and I are prepping to take on some of the bosses. So we're at that point where we're looking for pretty much right now just the highest tier saddle, highest tier loot, just so we can start trying to fight the bosses. That's a hello. Oh, bro, I'll take you out on the way back through because we have to take that out. The 25 is just going to take up one of the spots that Carch could spawn in because we're absolutely looking for a Carch. So what we'll do is we'll head over, grab this, grab the mutton from back here, grab that yellow drop, because it's a yellow drop red ring, which could be something good. And then we'll fly back, take out that Desolatitan, and then give the mutton to the UD. So that's what we're going to be doing here today, as well as whenever Jace gets back from what he's doing, we're going to attempt the Megatherium on beta first, I think he wants to try. But I'm thinking we could do alpha if we can get a nice couple of shotguns going. And he UD roars. I think he tamed up a UD or two last night. He said he was going to, so I don't know if he actually ended up doing that, or if he tamed up a Additons. Because if not, he's got his Megatheriums who get the bug buff. We got some pretty decent saddles. Like I said, my percentage saddle I have, which is I think 54 or 45. We'll look right now, actually. And honestly, I'm tempted to ride one of my pseudos in. Preferably the one on my shoulder. Let's see. What is my Megatherium saddle really quickly while we're here? It is a 45. So if we crafting skill that, we could be looking at like 70 points. And we have what? We have some 30 and PT eggs in there. Okay, so nothing there. I don't know why I'm looking over there anyway. I need mutton. So we'll take it all. Screw it. I have creatures here that I could trade in for, or not trade in. What am I saying? That I could get rid of for loot if I need it anyway. Or why did I say loot, bro? I'm like having 3 different conversations in my own head right now. That we could sacrifice for whatever we need. So that is the 4th, and if we take that Desolatitan out, that'll be the 5th and final Desolatitan eye we need, which would be kind of clutch, truthfully, so we probably should take that out. And yes, like I said, we do have Rex eggs on us for the reason of the fighting a Carchar, and we can find one and tame it. B plus the multi-tool, I think, is what I need. So we're just going to make one. That so you can just instantly kill your dinosaur, which is the best thing you can do, because we do have, not the best thing you can do, let me rephrase that, hold on. We have because we have a 60 armor Carch saddle, and Carches, as you all know, are really good at getting meat and or hide. So the more hide we can farm, because like he sent me a message last night, I think he needs like 120,000 hide is what he totally needs, and I think we have like maybe 30,000, 40,000 total for us. So realistically, if we could end up getting a Carch, right, and then just going around and just completely destroying anything that we could find with it, hopefully if it's a high level, we could easily get enough hide for him to be able to do that relatively easy. We'll take it. It's not a great drop. The fur pants, if you're wondering why I'm saying that's not a great drop, it's because we don't need the fur pants. Having the Pseudomane on my shoulder allows me to have perfect protection from all the elements pretty much. I have, like right now, I've got cold resist of 682, heat resist of 384. So we're like right in that perfect ground. And we have 50 points into fortitude. So we're right where we need to be. Especially when we switch over to Scorched, the heat shouldn't affect us a whole lot. I mean, yeah, it'll definitely affect us, but we're not going to be at a huge downfall when we end up ascending to Scorch. I don't know what his stats are, Jace's. I have not asked him. But I know with this armor, we're sitting at 580 for health, 384 for stam, 200 food and water, 630 for weight, and the melee and crafting skill I haven't touched, and 50 points in fortitude. So hopefully, this UD will be kind of hungry when we get here, so we can just instantly feed it, wake it up, take it with us, because it's an Arkology Uteranus, so it's right up the alley of what we want. And I didn't actually look at the stats at all, honestly. I was just like, hey, I want to start making kibble. We need kibble, especially for taming Desolatitans. So I feel like that highest tier kibble, if we could get some, would be better. And like, there is the trash Desolatitan that we don't want. Bro, I hate first-person flying. I absolutely hate it. First-person flying is probably the worst thing you could do in this game. Don't you aggro to me. I'm not near you. Not even first-person flying alone. First-person anything on this game other than normal walking is terrible. Alright, and... we gotta get under its feet if we can. Oh no, we're right at its mouth. This is not where we want to be. We're stuck on a tree. This is not where we want to be. This is not where we want to be. Can I get past it? What am I stuck on, dude? No, we're not gonna lose this pseudo. There's no way. It's just we're in a bad position. Bro, you are not hitting me that far. Apparently you are. Let's zoom down the mountain real quick. Alright, let's see. Can we bring you down to us? Because you're clearly wanting to box, and so am I. Alright, is there any way I can get up to you? I don't know what's up with the pseudos, but they can like run up inclines fast as hell, as you can see. Can I flame leap? Why can't I flame leap? Like, see, right? I think the flame leap on these guys is bugged. Because I'm literally having the flame leap fully charged. There it goes. And it wasn't letting me doing it, which is weird. And now you're going down the mountain. Of course you are. No, I'm coming to you. You come to me, I come to you. We fight. Ow. I said we fight. And by we fight, I mean me. Me fight you. You not bite me. There we go. Perfect position. Now we're right where we need to be. So yeah, this Desolatitan would be absolutely terrible for us to get. I don't see any point in even trying to get it. I just took out, I think, some, oh, this direwolf is biting my ankles right now. Alright, so let's activate aggressiveness on the little one on my shoulder, so we'll keep attacking. But yeah, we pretty much just have to obliterate this last Desolatitan, and then we've got all 5 of the eyes we need for the Gamma fight. Not all of the eyes we need, because we need at least, like, I want to say it's 20 total? I'll check here in a second once we fight this one off. But I think we need, like, 20 total eyes to end up fighting all 3 tiers. So we have to defeat at least 20 different Desolatitans, which is not going to be super easy. And somehow he's hitting me because I'm glitched out. There we go. Because I'm on the slant, I was getting pushed up the hill towards his mouth, which was really weird, but it's all good. This is our W. We're not losing this one. There's no way. And especially with it being about to be in the knocked out status, our attack damage is going to absolutely double. There it is. Let's boost that for almost... yeah, oh yeah, look at these numbers. 958 damage, yeah, okay. We're going to burn right through these. These Desolatitans are kind of challenging. Like, they're not something you want to fight with, like, a Rex or anything, because you're more than likely going to lose. Unless if you have a really good saddle. Like, that's the only kind of positive with these pseudos, is the armor that they have is a 60-point armor, so I can kind of take some hits if I need to. And I've put a ton of work into mine, too, so that also really does help a lot that mine have those extra levels into it. Oh, he's trying to spin around. She's trying to spin around, should I say, to get to the position where she can hit me. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to just keep munching away at your ankles, and you are mine. Down you go. Alright. Let's pick you up. Desolatitan Eye. Take that out of there so I don't lose that. Because that is now officially the 5th Desolatitan we needed to fight. All done and ready for the Gamma fight. Because that's all we're doing on this map, is we're aiming just to beat Gamma. So that's where we're at with that point, which is perfect. Like, I mean, we really don't need to beat alpha on this specifically, or gamma, or I'm sorry, beta. We want to try to beat alpha of everything else, but we need to beat alpha Desolatitan before the end of the series, which truthfully, alpha Desolatitan is going to be insanely hard. I've fought it once before when the initial Desolatitan video came out, and it kind of smoked through everything I had, and the game crashed. Like, because it was doing just so much damage. I was back before it was broken off into 3 different tiers. Because there wasn't Gamma, Beta, Alpha, then it was just 1, which I'm assuming was the Alpha fight. So, if we could... Let me get myself angled so I can feed this guy. There it is. Alright, if we could get the Gamma beaten, that would be pretty nice of a start for us, honestly. What percentage is it getting? I can't see. Let's see. About 6%, so we're gonna need a lot more mutton than this. I'm gonna put like 20 pieces in it and just leave it alone. I'll go 21 just because. And now at that point, we are ready to go do some more. I almost just flew down the hill. Some more exploring. We'll just leave that there. It should tame up, no question. Let me actually take a look at the stats while we're here. All right, what do we have? 27, 18. Yeah, it's not a great Uti. I mean, the 27 in health could push 40, so that could be decent, and the 25 in melee could push like 35, but everything else isn't too great. The stamina is ridiculously low, which is not what you want. The food's kind of low, but you really don't care for food on that kind of creature. But, I mean, it's alright. Like I said, we're just going to use it to gather eggs mainly right now, unless if Jace has one that we could breed with it and try to get some decent stats. The plan for going forward now is specifically trying to find a, well... Carch, honestly. We want a Carch. I've always said before, I know I did multiple times, I hate Carch taming. I still do. But now that we've figured out that pretty much Rex eggs, or Rex babies, are pretty much the best answer to it, we're going to continue to do that. I'm hoping to find a Carch. If we do not find a Carch, my plan is going to be then circle back towards the Metal Mountain, hit a quick metal run, and then shoot over to the mountain next to our base, and grab that. Is that blue or purple? I think that's blue right there. But there's a yellow drop just beyond it. If there's nothing here, we're going to head that way towards Big Metal Mountain anyway. Tech Volcano. I call it Metal Mountain. I think a lot of people do. But we're going to head that way as well and do some scouting. Because we're at that point, like I said, where we need to get like really good drops. Really good drops. We need to run into the world bosses. That's something that absolutely needs to happen. Are we strong enough to take them on? No, probably not. But we need to attempt it. Like, we absolutely have to attempt it with the Carch and the Giga. Like, there's no... We can't wait anymore, truthfully. We need to face them. Because of the fact that they're going to give us really good loot, for one. I'm still using Jace's RG, by the way. Because I need it for my metal run, because I haven't tamed an RG on screen, so I don't have my own, technically, because that was one of our rules, is I had to tame it where you guys could see it, to show that it's actually mine, and I've just continued to come out and state that this isn't my RG. But we may end up doing that today. We may end up taming an RG for us as well, honestly, just so we can have our own and show it off. That is a purple drop to my left. Let's actually circle over to that really quickly. Blue drop, red ring. Purple drop, are you going to have a ring? Hopefully you do have a ring. Well, let's hit the top of this mountain first and see, because that yellow drop that was over there is gone. I don't know if Jace is online right now. He could be out drop hunting too, because I know that's pretty much what we need to do right now, is just drop hunt to get really good like blueprints and whatnot. Because truthfully, like I've been saying, without those, we don't have a whole lot. But I will bring you guys back here in a second once we get to, well, either a Carch or just something interesting. I mean, truthfully, there's not much. So give me a second, guys, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, we're just about back at base. The Uti hasn't tamed, and I did not see a single Carch while I was out and about flying. So we're just going to grab this drop here, and we're going to go and actually start to make some of the saddles that we need for the Mega Theriums. So we're going to grab this drop really quick. And then we're going to end up making some saddles. This is going to be a relatively shorter video, probably. Ooh, hello. That's a tickle chicken I almost just landed on. That would not have been a fun time. Landed right on him and just pretty much have to fight him. Not on my list of things to do, preferably. I'll get to fighting him, but just not right yet. But yeah, so that's pretty much my idea. Is I was planning on making a Carch taming video, but I looked everywhere, and all that we have on the map are 2 Gigas and then a couple, those 2 Desolatitans. Those were the 4 total. Because the mod I run, more Carch and Gigantonosauruses, or however it's pronounced, spawns, increases those spawn amounts, but it only does it up to 4. It doubles it from 2 to 4, right? So with those 4 spawn spots being taken, I don't know at what intervals do they upgrade, or like do they respawn more, or if there's a certain amount of time that has to pass by. I'm not truthfully sure. So right now I kind of have to wait. That's a pretty good little grind right there. AD Electronics. But that's what we're waiting on there. So let's gather around here and see what we have in terms of resources that we could use to make the saddles Jace was talking about. Because if we have enough to make the crafting skill potion... That's the fridge. Why am I trying to put pants in the fridge? I'm not paying attention to what's going on. Alright, so Desolatitan, there it is. 5, perfect. Okay, so we need hide. He said, we only have 6,000 hide. Not even, jeez, I thought we had like 60,000. Okay, we're way off. I'm probably thinking of another account or another server that I'm playing on or something, because that's like nothing. Okay, so let's see. Luckily, that only needs 1,300, so we could probably get away with it without having to do that. So what we're actually going to do then... Can I enter this, please? Hello? That was the weirdest thing ever, but okay. Crafting Steel Tonic. What am I missing to make this? Nothing. Okay, light fire. Let's craft one of these. Hopefully they fixed it now and it actually works. Because our plan is to make as many of these as we physically can. So let's take this Megatherium saddle over and probably have... Oh, I have that other saddle in my inventory. Let me go grind that one up too, just to make sure we get every last bit of resource we have available to us from grinding things up. So Arthropleura, that only gave us 150 more hide, which 150 more hide might be enough to make just one more saddle, right? So let's just stuff this in here. I could grind up these foundations, but that's not going to help me with hide. Can I make 10 of these? I doubt it. I can make 9. Oh, and I can make 4. That is terrible. What am I short on? What am I short on to make 5? Let's just say 5, right? I'm missing 1,000 hide. Okay. Since this wasn't a hard make, let's see if it actually works. It did. Okay. So let's craft 4 of these right now. 47. 47 again. 51, that's better. Okay, those are pretty decent. They're not terrible. Could be better. So, whoops, what am I looking for? Let's get rid of this then really quickly. I need to drop weight. It's nothing, it's just because of the fact that I have that thing on. Is there anything... I would like to actually try to make some of these chitin boots probably with the crafting skill active, honestly. And I think you can auto-cancel it somehow. I don't know the way to do it, but let's see. Can I craft you? I can. Let's craft a higher version of this. 231, I dig that. And we don't have the chitin necessary for that one. Well, that sucks. Even though I thought we should. I thought we had a ton of chitin, but apparently we do not. Nope, we're just a bit short. Okay, so we ended up getting a new pair of boots, which is kind of okay. 231s actually, so they're really okay. But we got 4 Megatherium saddles. These ones, it was a 45 to begin with. We ended up getting a couple 50s and a couple 47s. So it's not the greatest, honestly. This was kind of our best. We need hide. Like, legitimately, we need hide. Fiber's not going to be hard to come by. Metal's not going to be hard to come by for us, honestly. It is literally just coming down to the hide honestly, and that's going to be the hardest part for us, is to get the hide we need. So, with, I know, as of right now, us planning on taking on the boss today, I may end up just calling it here, but give me one more second to just do a little bit more things here. Let's convert this to those chitin boots we want. Send these back in here. Put the 231s on, make that a little better. Is there any way to cancel the crafting skill thing? Is that, like, possible? Let me see. There's got to be a key, right? Weight max will remain unaffected. Technically, yes. It goes back to your character's weight max, not the actual weight max that you had prior. That does suck a little bit, but not much. I mean, it is what it is, truthfully, right? And I know another way that we could max out getting hide as well. I could also utilize these, not dung beetles, these ovis we have in here. I could continue to slice them up with this to get a lot of hide from them. But I don't... We need a 243. What did we get? It's a stamina mutation. I don't really want a stamina mutation. That's not useful to me. Because you could easily just do this with Ovis if you want to kind of get more resources out of it. So you just activate the slaughter animation. For those of you that didn't know this is totally a thing. And you just get some hide. So, like, you can do it that way. The higher the level, the higher the health, the better, truthfully. We'll do that. It's the same way you can do it with normal, like any other creatures. I gotta try to reach its body. Okay, let's see. The pelt's heavy. I don't need that. We're overweight. Like, legitimately, we're overweight of everything. I'm just gonna drop those two for now so I can move. I don't need the mutton necessarily right this second because like I said, I have them breeding. Like, yeah, like that's probably gonna be our best bet, is to just get a Carch and grind everything out. Because the grinding didn't work like I wanted. I was hoping it would have worked a little better. As in, like, I could have been able to get just a bit more stuff from it. But it's not. It's not giving me what I need, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Transfer that to there. Yeah, see, we're looking... What do we have for hide? 356. In there. I think we might have enough now to make one more saddle. If at all, honestly. I don't even think we have enough for that. But that's where we're at. So let's actually go out and fly around real quick and just do another, like, courtesy check of the mountains and see what we could find, and maybe even use the Yankee to gather some extra metal, because that Carch was meant to be this video. What level are you? Let me double check while you're here. 55. We got something aggroed on us. I don't know what it is. I'm not too worried about it right this second. It's more than likely not going to break through the base. This is Jace. He wants all of his stuff into Stam. So that's kind of nice. Do I have any mutton on me at all? I do not. Okay, perfect. I kind of wanted to have some on me, but I forgot to grab it. But it's fine. We're not, like I said, if we see a Carch, we're going to tame it. The only thing we're going to tame right now, since I don't need an RG, I really don't, because I could utilize... Ooh, our UD is almost done. We could actually go grab that and just do the cursory courtesy look and check every single thing mountain on the way over in hopes that we could find what we're looking for. And hopefully by then the... oh, it is done. Okay, the crafting skill is done. It is fixed. It does work now. That's good. That is really good. I wish we could have got better saddles. Those are going to have to deal, honestly, because we're planning on taking that on today. Today for my time. For you guys, it's like 3 days from now, I think. So let me actually look right now. I've got tomorrow's video ready, and I got the next day video. So yeah, so this is going to be 4 days from now as of recording, when we're going to be taking the first of the 4 bosses we need to fight on. So it's going to be interesting. I hope we can do it. Generally, if you have strong enough saddles, Megatheriums can pretty much do anything because they get those buffs. And as long as Jace and I can just sit there and smack her around with, like, shotguns, we should be golden, truthfully. But it really all comes down to, are his Megatheriums strong enough melee-wise to just continue to blitz through everything? I want to try straight jumping Alpha. I make up my own words, guys. Alpha, but he doesn't think they can handle it. I would rather try it and lose maybe a handful of alphas. I'd rather not waste. I mean, we could jump beta, right? Like, don't get me wrong, we could jump beta, beat beta, but then we're like, okay, now what? The guys are beat up, and we have to wait again to take on alpha. I'd rather just see a bunch of levels pumped into health and melee, and then just jump in with strong saddles. But we need that hide, which is the problem we're looking for, which is where the Carch comes in. But I gotta find one to get one. I can't even get a Giga because I don't have a saddle for it. You need a saddle to ride it, and I don't even have blueprints. So, yeah, that's probably gonna be it. So let's just finish farming up this bit of metal here. There was a Giga here earlier. I don't know where it went. Could have fallen down the mountain. It's quite possible. We're gonna gather just a wee bit of metal. We're not gonna gather a ton because we're doing actually kind of fine on the metal stonks. It's just the only thing we're kind of a little iffy at right now is, as you guys saw, the hide. Because we need the hide for every single saddle. But it is what it is. We got it. We'll be good. Let's gather this. Can I say I'm not anxious to take on the Broodmother? No, I'm very anxious. I don't... Because the last time, truthfully, on a server I took on the Megatherium was on a big server I played on, a cluster, a major one. And we had 20 health mutations and 20 melee mutations before we even attempted it. We smoked her, like it wasn't even close, but I was like way over probably what I needed to, and I had almost 100 armor saddles, I think. Actually, no, some had primitives, but we just had so much health it wasn't even funny. Like, I'm talking close to probably 20k health because we pumped everything into health, 20, 30k health, and they were just hitting so hard with a bug buff. But yeah, I was way farther along than I think he is now with his Megatheriums. But him and I both have, like, talked about it. We're pretty much ready to get off the island, honestly. Because we both played this enough over the years, and me right now, this is now my third attempt trying to do this, and this is the farthest we've gotten. Because every time I've tried to do this, either something goes wrong crash-wise, new map drops, just something always gets in the way, and then I don't have the ambition to circle back over. Or don't even remember where I was to circle back over, so it's kind of nice to have someone else helping you with it, doing it too, so you're not doing it alone either. That's the nicest part, honestly, is having someone else here with you. So let's go grab our Uti. We're going to probably drop the Inky off home. We had a good amount of metal. But we're looking... I'm thinking if we could take the Broodmother on today, video comes out probably the 4th. Maybe the monkey the 6th or the 7th. And then the dragon the 9th or the 10th. Because in between each of the boss battles, we got to do the artifact gathering. So we could probably by April 15th have this map completed in terms of all the bosses. The OE-Desolatitan, see, that's where I'm struggling a little bit. Only thing that I'm kind of a little bit hesitant on, and I want to ask you guys this, I'm going to ask you in a poll. Should we bring all of the alpha drops we need to face the Desolatitan with us between servers? Because once we ascend from this to Scorched, we can't come back. I mean, physically, yes, I can. But it would kind of break the rules we set in place for us to come back. So, even to come back and get the alpha drop. So what I was thinking... Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. That's a theory in our base. Knew that was coming. Bro, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you down here? There goes one of my things. I'm gonna try to eat all the damage if I can. Everybody's coming over to box. Just because your parent came in and destroyed my shit, you're dying too. God damn it. Now I gotta do all this over again. Okay. That kind of sucks. And I gotta repair all this. Alright, so, yeah, okay. Jace asked me if he should put spike walls up there for me, and I was like, nah, we'll be fine. I don't know where that theory came from. It had to have fallen off the top. I'm gonna have to repair that when I get back, but alright, let's go get our Udi. Don't you come down here too. You know what? So you don't even waste my time? I'm gonna fight you both right now. Just take you out. Not even gonna waste my time on you guys. Because you're not gonna fall near my base and destroy my shit. Not happening. Sorry. Because I put a little bit of work into that. And yes, I do mean a little bit. Don't you spit fire at everything. Stop that. It's because I had it on aggressive again. Because I usually leave it on aggressive when I'm doing fights. Okay, so now that's taken care of. Kind of. We got our base smacked around a little bit that I got repaired. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. Would you guys like to see me be able to carry the alpha drops for the Desolatitan between maps? Like put them in the... what's it called? The Ark thing that you upload to? The upload to the Ark servers or whatever they're called? I can't remember the exact name right now because of that. I had the word in my head, now it's gone. But upload only the specific ones that you need for the boss battles. Because if that's something you guys are okay with, I still want to take this on Gamma on the island. But with the amount of time it's going to take to get those drops, it's going to be hard. So there's a good likelihood that we could do it on, not Extinction, on Scorched. There's also a really good likelihood we could do it here. But I mean, we still have, like I said, it's only the 1st as of me recording this. If we could have the Overseer done by the 15th, that's perfect. Because we now have everything postponed, as you guys know, for RAG until June 2nd. So that gives us now 3 months, give or take. I say 3 months because it's Ark, and I don't expect it to be July 2nd. We have at least 2 full months, so that's 60 days to beat all the maps. And I know for a fact, if we buckle down and Jason and I take this super seriously, we could definitely have... the island Scorched and probably be into Aberration by the time that drops. Because Scorched is going to be a little more difficult for him and I. Because I haven't played Scorch in forever. I played it when it launched. And I kind of wasn't a huge fan of it. Because the heat. And pretty much I had just started on a server. On a specific server that I'm not going to name the server I played on anymore. But I started on that server and just the ping was terrible. Like, probably one of the worst servers I've ever played on in terms of ping. But what did you come out with? 36, 44 into melee. That could be kind of decent. Okay. But yeah, so it was kind of hard to start out there because we had literally started on Scorched. We had started here, had a base. And then when we moved to Scorched, everybody else had moved to Scorched when that dropped with us. So it kind of made it like, where do we have a spot to live kind of thing. It was kind of difficult because you were sharing with like 30 other players. And taming things was hard. Getting drops was hard. Getting the alpha drops was even harder because you had everybody trying to do it. So, but yeah, if you guys are okay with me bringing the drops over, I don't know how I lost that train of thought. Somehow went down towards Scorched. We could probably, if we're allowed to bring all the Gamma Titan or Desolatitan drops, because like I was saying a few seconds ago, the Desolatitan needs 5 of every one of these. That's not correct. That is not correct at all. Needs all of those. And I have one of the sails, all the Carnoarms and Raptor Claws Jason and I have together. I think I got 2 or 3 of the Theria Claws, 2 or 3 of the UD Lungs, 1 Cerato Venom, and I think that's about it. And I think 1 Aloe Brain. Like, and that's with us been playing, like, we're on episode... What episode number is this, technically? Technically, episode-wise, this is 9 or 10. And I've been playing a little bit every day, grinding stuff, getting metal. Like, I've been fighting any alpha I see off-screen, too, to try to get the drops increased. And we haven't ran into many. So that tells you a lot about it. So if you guys are fine with us transferring them from map to map, we'll go ahead and do that. But let's just check this blue drop really quick. No Carch. We're going to wrap it up, and I'm going to start grinding out some more time to try to get probably more resources going. I'm going to have to probably run around on foot with my pseudo to try to grind out the hide for now, because I don't have anything that really is good at getting hide. So that's going to be the hardest part, but it is what it is. I love how we're having a light show on the side of a mountain with all the snow effects. But yes, I do turn off the fog and the cloud every time. This is the only map I have that issue anymore. I mean, the cloud looks great if I'm not going to be going mountaintops, I'll leave the clouds on and the fog on. But the moment I go mountaintops, I'm like, all right, that's got to go off. I can't see a thing. And it's impossible to see. And I don't want to deal with that. So let's just check really quickly, and nothing is here. But yeah, if you guys are perfectly okay with us uploading the drops into this, not the tributes, into this tab, going like this, or wherever the upload option is. There isn't one right now because the server's not connected yet, because we don't have the second one. But once it's okay, if you guys are okay with doing something like that, we'll do it. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended. See you guys then.